Welcome to Placid News TV. Biafra struggle. The Biafra Defense Secretary has addressed all the issues raised by Commander Gentle de Yahoo, the commander of the Okigwe region, assuring him of his welfare and also commending him for his gallantry in ensuring that Biafra land is safe. Relax, watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share.
Always know wherever you are serving in Biafra that you are among our most precious resource. We cannot do without you, and we appreciate your service. Biafrans all over the world hold you in a very high esteem. But in return, we ask you to try to develop a little bit professional ethics in your profession so that you will live up to today's standard, acceptable all over the world, at least the basics. We have seen some social media issues going up from one of our best commanders, Commander Gentle. Very unfortunate. He has been misinformed and misled by those people who are agents of division. When you pay attention to what he says all the time, you will know exactly where he's coming from. But we are here today to address his problems. His problem is coming from pay-related issues, finances. We take the finances of our military members very, very seriously. We understand that one of the issues that hampers motivation in the military life is finance. And this government, under the leadership of our PM, Mazi Simon Eba, and now under the leadership of his surrogate, Dr. Ngozi Orobuese, this government takes the pay and the finances of our military men and women very seriously. So when issues that has to do with their stipend, because this is voluntary, though we have made commitment that we are going to place them on salaries, that is still in progress. We have not concluded all the paperwork required to effect that and make it to go into effect. But very soon, all that will happen. At this point, we have reasons to believe that this individual has failed to go through his chain of command. In military, chain of command is taken seriously. Failure to do so will result into UCMJ action, Uniform Code of Military Justice. But unfortunately, some of these individuals have not been attending to our trainings, especially Gentle Yahoo, a general, a soldier who has done so much for Biafra and Biafrans in general. This individual has defended our life with everything in him. And it's very unfortunate that there is a little miscommunication here and there, that he is being misled. And we have every reason to believe that after today, this individual, this trusted and loved soldier, will become even the best in Biafra land. We expect him to listen to this broadcast today and learn those things that he has not been told. This government, since after hearing his first broadcast last week, this government has swung into action to try to investigate. Because we understand the importance of his broadcast, because this government listens, pays attention to our citizens, but especially our military. So when such individual comes up and starts selling some incomplete and some lies on the social media, it is troubling. And this briefing today is not social media war. No, this is just to set the record straight. That this government made effort upon hearing the first broadcast from this individual to launch a very special investigation of which I took that upon myself to investigate what happened, because I believe in the middle of February, payments were made through his chain of command, because each of our bases must operate through their chain of command, and chain of command goes from bottom up, starts from the troop to the immediate commander, and it goes up till he gets to that, and then before he gets to our commander in chief. That's how it flows. It's bottom up approach. So we launched that investigation, and that investigation is still in progress. But I have personally made a lot of calls, including the governor of the state where that individual is serving currently. Try to get his phone number, or whichever way that I could reach him. I tried to call, including the media personnel in Homeland, the assistant, to see if I could get at least one of his lieutenant phone number, at least from where I can reach him. I have not been able to do so. So I am making all these things public so that people will know that we are not sleeping, and we are making every effort to ensure that the money that we paid into that account go to the right recipient. But you all know, as I know, that the process in Nigeria, as far as now that they are hounding our accounts and trying to do one thing or the other to slow the progress that we are making, it is slowing things down. We all know that. So today I'm here to guarantee Biafrans that there is nothing going on as far as pay. This government is making every effort to ensure that money gets to the right people. When that money is delayed for some reason, maybe because of banking transaction, we must be patient. Maybe if the money was paid into the wrong account, it may take some time to unravel. These things are what we are doing. But what we have not done is to sit idly by and watch our generals suffer, like he is accusing everybody and denigrating our hardworking DPM. So, Biafrans, today, I want to ask you to please be patient with this government and continue to support your government. For those who have decided that because a little thing has come up on the social media, instead of finding a way to continue to work with their government, they have opted out to sit on the fence and wait it all out. Is that how we are going to claim our land? Because of one person or the other is lying or coming up with allegation that is unfounded, it will make us to go, gaga, is that how we are going to run Biafra? Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we have an option to do the right thing and get our PM out. The world is watching us. They have accused him of incitement. We all know what that means. They are saying how coordinated we are. You see that all these accusations coming up and down here and there, and you think it's ordinary. No, it's not. We must understand that DSS Nigeria, we must understand that British intelligence network and other intelligence networks around the world are at work. They are trying to disorganize the government. We all went to Finland and we made this declaration on the 29th of November 2024. Is that going to be in vain? I don't think so. So, Biafrans, we all know the truth when we hear one. I want you to know that this Defense Department will not fail you. Sometimes it might seem as if there is no action happening. Remember, this is still the transition period, and that transition has not been so smooth. We have challenges, and those challenges still exist as we speak. And we are doing everything within our power to overcome. And I believe very strongly that with your help, we will overcome. We will not end up in pointing, blaming fingers, and looking for a point of blame instead of looking for a way to support the government. That will lead us to nowhere. It will only lead us to doom. So the people of Biafra, you have a choice to make. I've told you everything you need to know about the individual, about the gentleman, a general that our DPM does not even joke with. I remember what happened the first time that this broadcast came up. What I said to the DPM, and I know how she responded. She admonished me because she placed a very high trust and confidence in the performance of this gentleman. I want this to remain so. Let it not be that after all, what will cause this destabilization of this government will come from each and every one of us or any of us. We must at all times conduct ourselves in such a way that the world will see us as serious people. Biafra is special to you. It is special to me. It might not be so special to the world, those who are ganging up against us. We must not gang up against ourselves. So be rest assured, as the government has resolved to continue with this investigation, that maybe in the next few days, this investigation will complete and it will be concluded, and we will determine the next course of action. We do not have anything at this point against this gentleman who made this broadcast, but we urge him to sheath his sword, because those feeding him with wrong information are agents of destabilization. They don't mean well for him. We all knew what happened during DOS era, how they connived and killed our brothers and sisters who once fought with them for the same purpose, which we are fighting today. Today, we continue that journey, the journey to Biafra land. So, my people, make up your mind today not to go out on the social media every day. The only thing you are looking for is something that will help you to tear down your government. Only go out there to look for something that will help you build your government, especially those of us in diaspora. Are we not tired being out here? Is it not time for us to think smart and go home? I think I'm tired being out here. I think it is time for me to go home. I don't know about you. Those in homeland, do you truly love what is happening? Is the situation on ground not telling you anything? Do you still believe that there is hope in Nigeria? Is it not time for you to give it everything and make it work? Is it not time to stop Iswimi? Is it not time for that? Is it not time to stop this finger pointing? If you still believe that it is not time, I don't know when will be the time. But for me, the time is now. It is even past due. I will not continue to make this speech, but I'm going to conclude it now so that for people who may have one question or two, they will have that opportunity to do so that we'll be able, hopefully, to provide an answer. Always remember, we deal always with classified information. When you come and you prepare to hear it all, that is when we begin to have problems. There are a few things that you may not hear immediately. During that space that didn't continue, I gave an example with one time when our leader, Martin Nnamdi Kanu, called for defense fund. People threw all kinds of allegations against him, accusing him of embezzlement and all kinds of stuff. They called for accountability. Accountability is good, but it depends on how you are calling it. There is cabinet level accountability. It is accepted. It's only limited people that will say it. Sometimes when you come out and begin to naked yourself in the public and wash your dirty clothes, you are only giving your enemy the advantage. So they kept calling him Nnamdi Kanu and calling him names until he decided to come to the public and show that account. Finally, it was only 2,500. That was why the whole world was calling him. He is happy today. He's enjoying. He's living happily in the UK because of the defense fund. Today, people are calling names to people in this cabinet, calling them names that they are embezzling money. We contribute money. You put it in your pocket. The most unfortunate thing is that most of the people who are making these allegations have not even contributed a dime. However, I want to use this opportunity also to thank those who are steadily, who are consistently supporting their government. Little by little, even it doesn't matter if it was $1 that you have. This defense, this country needs this money more than anything. We need it now. Thank you, Biafrans. And may God continue to lead us until we finally settle in Biafra. It's Onyami here. Thank you.